episode number 4 of Izziwizzi Kids Play TV, where we're changing the world of toys and play together. I am your host today, Boxall-Gordon, and I've got some great things in store for you. Firstly, we're going to be looking at, now autumn's coming, we'll be looking at conkers, and we're going to be doing something fun and something creative with conkers. We're going to be looking at this cat and what makes this cat so fun and so interesting. And also, we're going to be announcing the winner of this week's Joke of the Week. But firstly, I just wanted to send out a big apology that the video last week went out on Friday, but the email for some reason didn't get sent. I mustn't have pressed the button properly, so I do apologise for that, but the email went out on Monday. So we'll just make sure that that doesn't happen again. So if you don't get your email on Friday, then just drop me an email at hello@izziwizzikids.co.uk and I'll make sure that it goes out to you. Okay, so moving on then to conkers. This week I'm going to encourage you to get outside, get some fresh air and go hunting for some conkers, because this week we are going to make Flicking Conker Pen Tank. So to start Flicking Conker Pen Tank, we can get a bit creative here and probably a little bit competitive too, because you need to find 3 conkers that for your own team that are quite rounded, and they're probably quite small at the moment. So you need three conkers for each team that's going to be playing, and you need one tiny little jack conker that you're all going to flick the other bigger conkers towards and see who can get the closest. But to start with, what we need to do is to identify our own team. So what we're going to do first is get some paints and paint our conkers. So we'll keep the jack just as a conker, so you can see which one's the jack. And then what you need to do is get a bit creative, get some paints, and then blob some paint onto your conker like this, and then leave it to dry. So you can go for it as much as you want to with whatever ideas you've got to create your conkers. And I'd love for you to take a picture of your conkers and send them in to hello@izziwizzikids.co.uk, and we'll feature them on the website. There we go, so we've got a yellow team and a red team. Now here comes the fun part, and that's playing Flicking Conker's Pen Tank. What I'd just like to say before we just start the game is that it did take a little bit of time for this paint to dry, so you might want to leave it overnight. But the other thing is whether you just sand them off with a little bit of sandpaper just to give them a key. That might help them just go a little bit better than mine did. What we've got here is each team has 3 conkers of their own team colour. And basically, the winner of the person that found the smallest conker or the largest conker for the jack is the first person to go. So what you do then is flick your jack conker onto the table or any flat surface, and then you take it in turns to flick your conker to see who can get nearest. That was pretty good actually. 2 shots later, so you can get their conker nearest the jack, and the winner is the one that gets nearest to the jack. Not a very good shot, so you get the idea anyway. You take it in turns to go through, and then you just keep going and going and going. Just one other thing just to mention as well is because conkers are poisonous as well, so to make sure that kids aren't putting them in their mouths. And that's another thing, because they're small, they could be a choking hazard. So it's probably suitable from about 3 years and above, this game. So have fun with your flicking conkers Pan Tank. It's a mouthful. Flicking conkers Pan Tank. And please do send me your comments and drop me an email to let me know how your game went. This week I'm reviewing this very quirky little character here from the French company Latitude Enfant. These are knitted soft toys, and the reason that I'm reviewing this is because I just think they're such good little gifts for newborns. They're such quirky little characters. I've put details of all the different characters below and where you can buy them, but they're great because they come in this this really nice box as well, so that's really handy for putting keepsakes in as well. The toy will be loved right through childhood, and just to vouch for that, when my little boy picked it up, he's 6, Alex, and he said, "Mum, that cat is cool." So it's got a bit of an unusual name, Saka, but like I say, just fantastic, great little gift for a newborn. So finally then, who is the winner of this week's Izziwizzi Kids Play TV Joke of the Week? The winner is Sharon Butterfield for her son's joke, what's a hedgehog's favourite food? And the answer is prickled onions. That's fantastic, Sharon said. Thank you very much for all your joke contributions. I hope that entertained your kids for the weekend. The Izziwizzi kids were absolutely rolling around in hysterics at that one. So keep the jokes coming in and put them in the comments below for your chance to win a fabulous Izziwizzi Kids t-shirt for your child. So I'm Al Boxall-Gordon from Izziwizzi Kids Play TV, and together we're changing the world of toys and play, and I look forward to seeing you again next week.
Izziwizzi Kids, hooray!